this is Greg Kelly desperately attempting to give me this one more second. See, let's see. Yeah, here we go.
Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill, okay? And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, I first came to be, thanks to that low IQ AOC.
By the way, this right-wing dude, Captain Deplorable or whatever, does a rip-off of the guy who's on SNL right now. It does a rip-off of his Trump impersonation. It's a thing. With the stuffed up nose version of it. You can see when somebody has like a cast off. It's like when I think it was, I don't know who did the first, like one person started doing walking and everybody's walking is that walking, not based on him.
They talked about me all the time on the fake news on TV. Soon pencil necks like Adam Schiff and fools like Maxine Waters jumped in and shouted Green New Deal instead of open borders. Then senators like Crazy Bernie and Little Crying Chuck watched sadly with their own two eyes as the Green New Deal got stuck. I died right there on the floor of the Senate in front of Mitch McConnell. I came and went faster than a Big Mac ordered by Rosie O'Donnell. But if I ever make it to Sleepy Joe's desk, he'd sign me without hesitation. Because if there's one thing that Sleepy Joe does well, it's destroy our beautiful nation.
Ooh, that is a good Trump impression.
Oh, it's so good. It's nowhere near yours, Greg. By the way, why are you looking at your dick? You just showed us a video on screen. I know I'm barking up the wrong tree about this horseshit.
By Sean Farish, and he does a lot more than impressions. He's a brilliant political thinker from Long Island, New York. He is the founder.
Yeah, and is he your guest on the show today? And he's going to give us his take on the quality of the Build Back Better plan. Is that what he's doing?
The Long Island Loud Majority. And Sean, welcome back to Newsmax. How are you?
I'm doing great, Greg. Thank you so much for having me back. It's an honor to be back here with you. And yeah.
We're so glad you decorated. And it's nice to know that you're checking in with Greg Kelly straight from the room where the doctor's about to give you your checkup. This is because if the Republicans know how to do anything, it's not have like commie style lifeless rooms.
River.
You bet. And listen, again, in addition to the impressions, which are brilliant, we'll talk about those. You've been so active. You went to CPAC. People are really responding to your message. Tell us.
Yeah. Can someone put that on a piece of paper in fucking front of you, Greg? Is it getting worse or is it just me? P.S. Why do you look like Nixon right now? Is it just me? Did he freshly dye his hair? Is that what it is? So he went too dark and it ended up looking Nixon? Is that what's happening? I love what you're doing. It's fantastic. I am not a crook. I'm going to look at my dick the entire interview.
A little bit about your work at the Long Island Loud Majority. It's really grassroots stuff that is so necessary and important.
Yeah, we're encouraging all of our local communities out here to just kind of take a.
Is he just masturbating? Is that what he's doing? Are we? He's just spanking it because just imagining.
Important.
What is this?
Yeah, we're encouraging all of our local communities out here to just kind of take a stand together. And what we've done,
do the thing where you sound exactly like Trump.
A very big win in Smithtown. Back in the school board elections, we flipped 3 seats with the help of other groups, local patriot groups.
And you're getting candidates elected, by the way. You've been working hard on that.
Boom! 3 school board people elected. Boom! I'm sure none of them will resign in disgrace after having been found with child porn on their hard drives.
local races, but it starts there, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. I mean, you could look at Sleepy Joe, you could look at what he's done with the country, you could look at inflation, but the people who have the biggest.
But you can't look at the quality of the graphics where we created a graphic loud majority that looks like our mascot is a dead cricket. Yeah, nothing says loud majority like a dead cricket. You know what I mean? Like that is just there's certain we'll miss him. Sad. Just sad.
On your life, on your day-to-day life, or your local politicians, and you have to start there, start local, and build from that foundation up to where we see governors and presidential races. But it all starts in your backyard, and that's the place where you can make the biggest change right away. And our communities are responding.
Or your mom's backyard, I guess.
They're energized. They're ready to keep fighting. They see what we did in Smithtown. They want it to happen in their individual communities too. And we're here to make that happen.
Yeah.
Sean Farish graduated from Hofstra University in 2013. He's been in cable sales, paint sales, and I understand now you're working at a marketing firm. But I hope.
Fuck. This dude. He's telemarketing. He sold paint, which explains the huffing addiction, allegedly. I'm just kidding. And now he works in telemarketing in between Trump TikToks.
That stuff doesn't get in the way, and including your political activism with the Trump impression, which is absolutely brilliant. Can you tell everybody how this came about? Have you always had a gift for mimicking people?
Oh,
Please do Greg Kelly. Please do Greg Kelly to himself. It's easy. You just got to stare at your own dick and go, It's pretty easy.
In school, my nickname in one of my radio classes before the tragedy was Robin Williams. I did everybody's voice stuff. I've always had a good time doing that. And nothing's getting in the way with it. A lot of people.
Yeah, it doesn't bother you that Robin Williams was actually a good person. That doesn't. They didn't mean it in that way, apparently.
Love it. One side or the other side. If you're a liberal, hey, you're pretty funny, even though I don't agree with you. And if you're a conservative, obviously you know who I am. It's everyone's in love with it. So every time a scam call comes through at work, it's people run over, hey, do it. It's a scam call. And I'm like, yes, let's go. Okay, I want solar panels on the roof, the biggest, most beautiful solar panels the world has ever seen. And it's a fun time. So, everybody seems to like it. And as long as people are laughing and hearing the message, I'm happy.
So
As long as people don't mind that I'm stealing someone else's impersonation and just copying it.
a lot of other people. We can find you on social media. It is great. It is the...
What? Chud? What's happening? Is that you, Murph? You're all wondering. Chip, by the way, Chip went to get chipped. Summer took Chip to get his chip. And the cats who have been, are not fans, have been kind of annoyed by his presence for a while, are now kind of like when she left with him to go get his chip, they were all by the door going, "Where are you going? We were just kidding. We don't really hate him. Bring him back."
Impression, but as great as it is, the work that you're doing on the ground, I don't know, pal. I think the future is very, very big for you. Sean Farish, let's see. I want to make...
Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that, Greg. He's been thinking about it. Does he dare whip out his Trump impersonation in front of this guy? I mean, can he go toe-to-toe with him about this? I mean, he loves Trump more than this guy, but what if he brings it out? I don't know, I'll do a couple of words. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see when the interview comes up. Come on, Greg, you gotta do it. Nah, I don't know. I don't want to eat the kid's lunch.
Sure, we put this up. How do you find Sean? It's Captain. Let's go ahead and put that on the screen again. Captain who?
Captain Deplorable on TikTok, and then also on Twitter at Sean_Farish. It's there. It's a lot of fun. Come have fun with us. We laugh a lot, and that's the biggest thing. We laugh a lot, we have fun, and we get work done.
Captain Deplorable. I love it. Sean Farish, to be continued. Many, many thanks.
Hey, I'm Rob.
Boring. Terrible, terrible, boring. That's amazing.